Hey there, I'm Kristie Kahlden, and I have been with the Juice Plus business for just over 3 months. And just a couple weeks ago, it became a very real possibility for me to be able to go to conference. And after thinking it through, I decided to go ahead and go, and it was a really good time. Before I went to conference, I was unsure, I think, of the potential of the business. I was floundering a little bit in my day-to-day just method of operation, and I was just unclear, I think, of the people that were making it, who they were and what they were doing, and there was a separation there between me and them, and I just didn't have a lot of vision. And when I went to conference, I came back with a lot of confidence in the company and trust in the product. I came back with trust in the product, as well as tools for every day. You know, like I said, I was struggling a little bit for my DMO and what that looked like. Also, I came back with ideas for events. I came back with just trust in how I could work Facebook and use it as a tool, and not to just continue the trend of basically damaging a brand because of how it's been used. And I say that just through the things that I've seen other people do with other products. You know, I came back with an understanding really of what it was going to take to get somewhere. And I really had to be honest with myself and decide if I wanted to be a part of that. But time after time, the people that got up basically showed me that they were no different than I was, and that could be me up there. And so it became more of a reality. I came back with vision, I think, for what Juice Plus could be for my family, what it could be just for vision for the tens of thousands of dollars that I hope to give away one day, and the belief that it's actually a reality, that people are doing it, and they're doing it well, but that it does take some work. And again, that honesty piece, I was really able to take it all in and decide if I wanted to be a part of it, and decide what I wanted to be a part of, and understand a little bit more what I was choosing to be a part of. Also gave me vision just for things like what the Tower Garden could be. I have a school that I worked at in the Austin area, and they're lower income, and to sit and watch Steven Ritz just like go crazy on stage, and know that he's one man, and that with a little bit of teamwork, he's just done incredible work, and how communities have been changed because of his heart, and just really wanting that for the school that I used to teach in, and to be able to see the potential. There were a lot of things that people shared with me from the stage, and I was just able to see potential, and I was able to take those pieces and figure out, how would this fit into my life, and how could I help other people fit these things into their life? I was also able to see where my giftings fit, that my business was going to look a little different than other people's, and that was okay. But yet, God has given me my own giftings, and it increased my vision for those giftings, but also just gave me confidence that the way that He has wired me is enough for this business. I came back with a lot of motivation to grow my team. Because what I was able to do while I was there was I was able just to listen and do a lot of processing, and that helped me to kind of think through, okay, what's my next step? Like, what's my big next step to get me to the next place? And for me, I really felt like that was team building, and I was just given a sense of what a fun team looks like. I'm not saying my team's not fun. I'm just only 3 months in, and so I went and actually met my team there. All I knew was my upline, which was Donna. And so it allowed me to kind of hone in and clear out some of the, because there's just so many things that I could be doing, or that Juice Plus entails, and it allowed me to kind of laser my vision, and for me, that's team building. It also gave me some verbiage, just, you know, I think that to hear people that I trust and that are doing things well, to kind of steal some of their verbiage, but really they love to share, and they said that over and over and over. It just gave me some tools just to kind of build confidence in my language, and just really build up that verbiage supply is kind of what I call it. It also really gave me an understanding that that this isn't rocket science. I have a great ability to overcomplicate things, and when I do that, I get stuck. And going to conference really showed me that it's duplication, that it's showing up every day, it's being committed to the gift that I have in this business, to being a good steward of it, and just sharing it. And I know that we hear that over and over, but I think it took someone besides my upline. It's kind of like my mom always said it, but when my friends said it, I finally did it. My upline, Donna, has always said that, but I needed to see that in action in order to trust that. And I was given the ability to see that it's not rocket science, that we don't have to complicate it. Just talk to people. All that being said, I think it's really hard to package up a conference experience and tie it with a nice, neat bow and give it to someone to understand. And so I also think that it's really hard to explain. Even though I could say all those things, it's really hard to explain all that went on in my heart and my head. And I would say to you, if you have the opportunity to go to a conference or to go to one of the summits, go. Don't waste the time working for months and not having kind of that wind put back in your sails, or all of those tools just invested in you. It's worth your time. I believe that my business is going to grow after going, and I think the same can be true for you, that just the dedication to showing up to those things and to being a part of them, and to really believing that I'm a part of this bigger team, these 7,000, 8,000 people, that we're all doing this together, and we want nothing more than to see each other succeed. So my encouragement to you is to go. I do not regret going. I left 3 kids and a husband behind. My kids got sick while I was gone, but you know what? They're all alive, and we're kicking, and we're doing good. I saw on a Facebook post that someone who's in Jeff Roberti's downline, that Jeff Roberti had said, unless someone in your family has died, get yourself to conference. And so, you know, I'm not Jeff Roberti, but I think, you know, he's been in it a long time, and he's one of the most successful, if not the most successful. And so, me just being 3 months, little old me, 3 months in the business, listen to someone who has been around a lot longer and is a lot more successful than I have been to this point. And he says, unless someone is dying, get to conference. And so that's just my encouragement to you.